then connect. They should have connected by then.
Yeah.
We'll take the other comrades. Comrades, you are live. You are live. So can you mute the mic, please, comrades? Comrades that are in the head office, can you mute that mic so that we get a message from SATU? Comrade National Secretary, I think we're going to go over to you now.
Thanks, Comrade Matuani, the Deputy President of SASCO, and good, I don't know, it's good evening to you, right? Good evening to you from China, and good afternoon to all the comrades from the Progressive Youth Alliance and from the Tripartite Alliance, COSATU, ANC, and the SACP, and all comrades that are here. Comrade President, we are aware of the challenges of electricity, and it is about to go off from my side at 1 o'clock. So I'll be very brief in our message of support to our alliance, an ally, dependable ally, SASCO, for the struggles that you continue to be waging around the issues of free education for our students in our country. Also that as you celebrate the 29th anniversary, indeed, I want to echo the sentiments that you have expressed as you are welcoming us here today, that it is important to build our organization, but also doing so in order to defend the revolution and the NDR. So it is important that we have got to look at all these problems that are really being experienced within the alliance, because all organizations have experienced some organizational problem. And as we celebrate, it's not just about the celebration, it's about reminding ourselves of the purpose of why this organization exists. So it's important that we always assess the mission existence of our organization, and in that we will derive strength, will drive enthusiasm to understand that we still have a long way to go in terms of liberating our people from ignorance and liberating our people from mental slavery in our country, but also to face this racism that is emerging and that is really bold and emboldened by the right wing globally that has been elected into government, from the Trumpism, the Poland, the Brazilians, and including many other countries like your United Kingdom under Boris, who is the worst racist as well in the United Kingdom. So our mission as students and our mission as in the Alliance has not been completed. The mission is to ensure that our people are free, and in the real sense of being free. Free education will be able to empower us to be able to have freedom, the economic freedom in our lifetime. At the end of that has always been the struggle of all of us to ensure that we have the land, because land is wealth, and therefore it's also going to drive economic development and economic growth in our country. And as long as we see these malfeasance that we have spoken about in our country and so forth, these are the things that really sometimes tend to tarnish the image of our tripartite alliance and the broader mass democratic movement as a whole. It is our duty as we celebrate with you today to ensure that we are able to confront corruption and call it corruption. It can't be mismanagement or maladministration. We shouldn't. And it is important that the leadership is very decisive in dealing with this thing. And as SATU, Tina, we are in support of Comrade President Ramaphosa for really being bold in terms of having written to all members of the African National Congress and challenge all of us at a conscious level that we should relook and really do reintrospection to us and why we have joined these mass democratic movement structures. because it's important that we have to instill confidence in our people and instill confidence in the nation in order to drive the mission of liberating all of us, so that we're then able to address the triple challenges that is unemployment, poverty, and inequality. We cannot have a country that has got a 0.6% in terms of the Gini coefficient, in terms of inequality, and then at the same time, we continue to be looking and maybe even not even talk about corruption, because this is going to destroy our country. So fully, as we celebrate, we wish you all the best, a success in all the programs that you have as our student movement in the country. But also we need to continue to transform the universities in our country. We cannot go back after the pandemic to the same university, same curriculum, same programs that we've had. We've got to understand that the pandemic has exposed the vast inequalities that are there in our universities. It has been able to show how we have not been able to drive this particular program so that we are able to address all these particular infrastructural and logistical issues that our students are experiencing. So we are together with you, and we'll always stand together as the ally and alliance in education, together with NEHAU and all the other organizations of COSATU, to stand with our comrades in solidarity for us to be able to confront all these social ills in our country. We cannot smile to corruption. We cannot smile to people who are stealing. We must make sure that those people are behind bars. All the best in this particular celebration. We wish you all the best, Comrade Matuani there. We will indeed be happy to come and welcome you when you come back to add more to the students and so forth. So let's win all the elections of the SRC, comrades, as we celebrate in all the higher education institutions. We need to work very hard to ensure that we take over, so that we are then able to